The North TV family is still in shock over the passing of a member of our board of directors and a past president of that board. Marge Kraskouskas suddenly passed away 2 days before Christmas. Kraskouskas, who served 18 years on the town's Board of Selectmen, was instrumental in the forming of North TV. As the Selectmen's liaison to the cable negotiating team when Comcast was looking to renew their license back in 2005, Marge insisted the company properly fund cable access television and secured 4.5% of the gross revenue the cable giant earns in the town. She also insisted on money to properly equip the town's 3 stations. Marge pushed for the creation of our Education Channel Coordinator and Government Channel Coordinator positions so that North TV could provide 24/7 programming on all 3 of our channels, and that's a rarity in local cable access. North TV's Government Channel was the recipient of the 2016 Alliance for Community Media's National Award for Overall Excellence in Governmental Access, our industry's equivalent to winning Best Motion Picture at the Oscars. Kraskouskas sat down with our current Government Channel Coordinator, Kevin Daggett, last year for the recording of our North Memory series and reflected on her years on the town's Board of Selectmen.
When I first joined the Board of Selectmen, and before that, you could not come before the board and have any time just to raise an issue. My first motion when I came on the board was that any citizen would be allowed to address the board on any issue. It was felt that you had to put your request in writing in advance and your topic. And I basically, to this day, don't believe in that concept. I think you should be able to come to your political officials, raise an issue. I understand that I will not have the answers, or a political official won't have the answers, but a citizen should be able to do that. Before I joined the Board of Selectmen, I was a member of the League of Women Voters. And subsequently, we had a branch in North Attleboro, which was part of the League of Women Voters of the Attleboroughs, and we studied a number of issues. We came off a very contentious time. In some ways, it's no different than today. We'd had a very close vote, bringing a mall to North Attleboro or not, which is in Moore Square Mall. So I thought at the time I would bring a different persona to the board. I always did my homework, and I just was always a conciliator of trying to bring both sides together. I served on some town boards in North Attleboro. One was solid waste. We had a landfill issue. The landfill's long since been closed, so people don't look at it, but it was an open septic system, so to speak. We were covering trash every day. It smelled. I was the last member elected to a 3-member board, and the subsequent year had 5 members, which brought us 3 women, first time ever on the board, and 2 men. Probably one of the best boards, I feel, that was ever in existence in North Attleboro. A board that had no ego, a board that absolutely worked towards closing that landfill. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I think finances were always an issue, always continue to be an issue. One of the things we tried to do during my time, and we've gotten a little bit away from, is we tried to put money aside and pay for things, meaning you don't take the credit card out or take the bank loan, you pay for it. And I think we've gotten away from that. I think a second thing we really worked on that came through a lot of hard work is we looked at all of the departments in town. And at that time, each department would hire their own people, have their own benefits, and we subsequently, after a lot of work, made a human resource office. And today, you go through the human resource office to apply for any job, and all of your benefits come through there. I think the keys to success for me, I believed in doing your homework. You also have got to listen to every point of view, even when it's not your point of view. And you've got to be able to say, well, this is what I believe and this is why. You look back at that and you say, well, you know, that was yesterday, but yesterday makes today.
Marge Kraskouskas was 77 years old.